So I will be homeless in about a month, a little over a month, I believe. Because I simply ran out of money. Um, I don't know what my next income is going to be. Um, and I just don't know. It's very scary to. Um, it's very scary to pretty much know for a fact you're going to be homeless, based on um, of what you're conditioned to know as far as working. A traditional 9 to 5 job. Um, I know for me, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 job because it's not going to get me anywhere but pain, heartache, and misery. Because we're not designed on this earth to uh, work until we die. We're here to create and to make memories with our loved ones and people that we value and we care about that's around us. Um, and it's the risk I'm willing to take. You know, um, again, it's scary, but I'm not scared at all. Because that's part of what the system wants you to be in. Is they want you to be scared. They want you to have all kinds of fear to limit you um, from stepping into your truth. And I'm stepping into my truth by any means, regardless of what outcome, how things are going to be. You know, um, I spent my entire life being in fear and being unknown and being worried so much about things. That's really not in my control. You know, when you think that you're in control of your circumstance because you're working a 9 to 5 job, ask yourself, are you really in control of your circumstance? Because yeah, you'll run back to that 9 to 5 job, and it's security right here at this particular point, but it's not permanent, and it's not, you know, at some given point, if you oversell yourself and you do the things you need to do to keep your job security, only thing they need to do is, for whatever reason, decide they don't want to keep you, right? And you don't have a plan B. Then what? And as for me, I don't have a plan B. You know, I don't have any money. I don't know where my next sum of income is going to be. And I've worried so much and wrestled with this thought pattern in my mind for the last couple of months because I know for a fact it was coming up. This is coming up. And I tried everything to do in my power to do the conditioned way, which is, look for another job and to secure myself. And all the while I was doing that, it was just causing me more misery and more misery and more misery. It's because I'm competing with a lot of people on this planet to secure a job and to be the person that stands out to um, secure that job. But I know for a fact that's not my identity. It isn't me. And so for that, I'm paying it at a cost that I shouldn't pay it as. Um, and so here we are at this particular point that I'm going to be homeless, about a month and a half or so. So, right now, um, where I live at is very, very sunny. It's summertime, basically. So, I've been homeless before twice. Um, so every scenario, every scenario of me being homeless was different. Um, and there's going to be challenges along the way. But I don't want to sit here and fake it to myself or fake it for anybody else, regardless of how they feel. I know I'm going to get flack from my family. I know they're going to sit there and call me lazy, say that I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, and we knew you was this way, and things like that nature. And quite frankly, I'm not even worried. I'm not worried at all. Because, again, they're conditioned to think this way, right? And so, for me to have a deeper understanding for what my purpose is and my cause, everything is clear. It's clear to me. It's clarity. It's major clarity, and I just don't feel obligated to do these things, right? That society wants me to do. You know, I've been there multiple times. I've had multiple jobs. And there's not an end in sight that keeps me happy to work them jobs. You know, it's trading away time that I can do. But let me just say this: it's taking away time that I can spend doing something else, right? Whatever the case may be, without any judgment, without anybody saying anything. You know, I want my time to be freed up, but be out of balance to where I can do what I want to do, and it just gives me that. And I'm telling you, y'all, even through the mess of everything, of everything that's going on, I'm really seriously at peace, man. I'm at peace. And, you know, I'm going to be out there like I did before, and I'll be forgotten, and nobody won't worry about me. I mean, I'm quite sure there's a few folks that will worry about me, but, you know, just like every other homeless person that shouldn't be homeless, because nobody on this planet should be homeless, they'll be forgotten, and they won't even be thought of, you know. And so I'm going to have to figure it out, you know, some kind of way, some way, somehow, you know, and get myself out of the situation. Um, but yeah, I'm going to be homeless. So um, I'm just, you know, again, I'm wrestling with this idea of, dang, you know, I don't have no money. I just need to have some money real quick to just secure my situation, and you know, and I'll be all right. I say it to myself all the time, but I won't be comfortable if I have that train of thought and that way of thinking. I won't be comfortable because I'm faking it. I'm faking it to make somebody else happy, and in turn, I'm getting punished for my happiness because I'm not truly happy. And I shouldn't feel that way, but I do feel that way. I wrestle with this every single day that I get up. And so I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm always wrestling with my thoughts and what I feel and how I should fake it for people just to amuse them. When in the end, I'm sitting here thinking to myself that I'm suffering, you know, based on someone else. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. And I refuse to be in that element. And so so if I have to go through the dungeon to basically go into my truth, I'm going to do that. You know, I'm going to do that. And then on top of that, you know, with the job market out here, you know, they keep it. I really truly believe they can put a cap on people's ages to particularly sustain. You can sustain a decent job that pays good money, supposedly, right? I believe they put a cap on it because I've seen older people that shouldn't even be working. I'm talking about people in their 60s and 70s that should not be working, that is on the very back end of their life, is going to be passing away, you know, in another decade or so, right? Those are moments they should be enjoying, which in turn to me, you should be enjoying life regardless of these corporate jobs. You should be enjoying yourself 24/7 and making your own decisions to do what you want to do to make you happy, right? And so, I really, in the broader sense of my mind, that's how the world should be, right? The way I see it. Although my opinion and what I'm saying is not reality, I know that, but that's the way that I think that the world should be because we was put on here on this earth not to be sitting here working at a job or not to be sitting here being stressed and frustrated and always mad at people and building bad relationships and just burning bridges everywhere. Like it shouldn't be like that. You know, this world wasn't designed to be this way, but we live in a world where it's constant divide, and there's no unity. You know, you may have gatherings here and there that causes people to bring unity together, but that's short lived. And before you know it, they just like that back separated again. And so, and because of that, it leads me to this situation. Because trust me, as I'm talking to you guys, trust me, I got a lot of problems going on from friends and family based on what they think of me. But I don't care. I just don't care anymore, man. I don't. Because I think the moment that you care too much about what somebody else thinks, you're losing out on yourself. Right? Know your identity, know what you're in, know your purpose, and step into your truth. You know? And so this is me stepping into my truth and knowing the risks that's gonna come with it. You know, I may not be prepared, you know, to step into it because it's been a while since I became homeless. But the reality of it is it's here. You know, it's coming. And so, um, yeah, um, just sitting here thinking. Yeah, guys, I truly don't know. I don't know what the future's gonna hold for me. Hopefully, I'll be able to survive while I'm out there, uh, and I'll be able to get out of this hole in some kind of way. You know, but you know, this is real over here. This is reality. This is no script. This is none of this that people usually present to other people. This is no script. This is real life, man. So, uh, you know, I believe I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I really will be all right. So, um, I don't want to hold you guys too much longer. You know, just want to come on here just to let you guys know that this is real. You know, this is what's going to happen to me in about a month and a half. You know, I'm going to go through all the shit with my family and what they got to say, and just listen to them, and just listen to them, and just pretty much still stepping to my truth, regardless of what the outcome is going to be and what they got to say. You know, not deterring from anything. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got. You know, leave your thoughts and opinions um, down below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, and just keep y'all updated on, you know, throughout the rest of this month, and then, you know, the next month, how things are gonna go. But it's coming up. I'm still gonna be talking about, you know, everything else that you know I've been talking about since starting this channel. Basically, probably like a week and a half ago. I'm still gonna be talking about these things. You know, I'm not gonna lose myself based on what's going on, but I like to share with you guys and just let you guys know what's really happening in the midst of all this and what my beliefs are and what I, you know, what I'm facing here. You know, I felt the need to share that with y'all because, you know, like, you can't connect with me if you don't know what's going on with me internally, right? So, you know, here we are. So again, that's it. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Until next time, I'm gone.